One thing that's coming to mind for me is we didn't talk a whole lot in this about lubrications. Obviously, that's a pretty critical thing too for your general maintenance, and I guess you experience to deal with that. We deal with that in our service shops, but also in the field a lot too, right?
Yeah, I mean, lubrication in the field is one of those challenges. We all talk about it. We all recognize there's challenges. The one thing I guess I would warn our viewers about is the use of spray lubricants, like WD-40 is an easy example that everybody recognizes, but there's other type of penetrating spray lubricants. And if you have a breaker that's not operating properly because of lubrication, that is one of those Band-Aid situations I mentioned. That's fixing the symptom. It'll get your breaker working again. It'll get it operating properly, yes. But in in a month, 6 months, a year, you're going to be right back where you were with this breaker, because that's going to evaporate. It's going to go away, and you're also washing out whatever remaining grease was in there when the breaker was first built. So we got to be really careful. There are things we can lubricate in a maintenance situation in the field, but there's a lot of things like bearings and other rollers that are not easily lubricated. So once again, the big warning is if you or your maintenance personnel are using any kind of spray, know that you're putting a Band-Aid on a problem, and you probably should take that breaker out of service, get it remanufactured with new bearings, new grease, have it torn down and put back together by a qualified, and I would always recommend a Pearl accredited company.